I thought it was doing the recording at the same time as the voice recording at the same time as the visual, but apparently not. Let's see. You're still in game. Okay, I'll do this until you're out of game at least. You have some nice trading in the early game. Nothing to be complained about. As Liss, you kind of don't want to use your spells to push the wave unless they're also harassing your lane opponent. Because her mana costs are so high, like 1Q is almost a quarter of your mana because of your passive. So unless it's harassing your lane opponent while CSing, you generally don't want to just cast your Q for CS. You want to try and get as much as you can using last hits. Like if it's your free spell, go ahead and use it for CS, but generally you want to harass. Well, okay, that was a really nice combo. You should have got fed an auto attack in there, but that's semantics. That was a good trade. You punished her for an aggressive move, which Lissandra does really well. So here you've got a wave advantage, so you're going to want to fight. So you should be autoing as you back up, at least getting a couple in there, because the minion damage is going to win you the trade. Like, the minion damage eventually won you the trade anyways, but you may have actually been able to clean up a kill out of it. So this Ka forces her to back here. As soon as she's forced to back off like that, you should be looking to push the wave right now. So you should be casting as many spells as humanly possible, so your Q and your W, to push this wave out as quickly as you can so you can back. So I talked about it for longer earlier, but I've already made the point. So now as soon as the TP comes through, she has purchased, you're behind now. She didn't miss out on too much XP because you didn't push it into the tower. So here, against a good player, you wouldn't be able to punish her anymore. She would just all in you as soon as you walked right there. She would all in you. What she does is she lets you push out the wave, which works out in your favor. But now what you should do, I hate it when it swaps back accidentally. So as soon as you get this last minion, walk to the bush and back right now. You have no mana, you can't trade. So you should be walking to the back bush and backing immediately. My timestamp is 3:30 when I said that. Why did my screen just go black? Frig. Okay, well, I'm back. Alright, so my timestamp was 3:30. We're going to count how many minions die in the next 30 seconds because that's about how long it takes to get back to lane. One minion has died. A second minion has died. We're at the 30-second mark. So you would have missed 2 minions had you backed there, but you'd have full mana and be able to fully trade. So now you've got the wave pushing in. You are low on mana and you want to have time for that to regenerate now since you didn't back. So now you're just going to want to last hit. You don't want to push this wave back out. Because once it's under tower, you can control the wave and make sure she loses CS. So now if you tank the minions right here, you can set up a freeze. So you do a good job of it. You set up a nice little freeze here. But then you immediately break it by casting spells on the wave. The other thing to remember is since you forced her to back, and you didn't back yourself, you have a level advantage now. Well, not an experience advantage, not a level advantage. So you're going to hit 6 first. And her HP, you can all in at 6. Which you do. So right now you'd be able to all in, but you don't have enough for a spell rotation. That's your issue right now. She hits 6 quite soon after you because she TP'd to the wave. So you didn't get a huge XP advantage. Why does it keep going black? I hope it doesn't go black for you when you're watching this, if you watch it. So I do believe you go for the all-in a moment, which, because you're about to get a gank from the Kazakhs, works fine. So, right there, you would cast your W, and then you ulted her. If you had instead cast your W and ulted yourself, it would have healed you. And then you wouldn't have died in the trade, and the Kazakhs would have been able to come in while still damaging her. Not a huge deal. You still go 1-for-1 in the exchange. Your team gets an assist. You're actually further ahead, as noted by the 200 gold lead. That's an extra 150 gold. That's literally your lead right now, is the assist on that kill. So, not a huge deal. Oh, it's my screensaver. That's what it is. Oops. So now you walk back to lane, which is a good call because your minions are pushing in here. So by TPing to lane, you're just wasting your TP because your TP would get you 5 CS or 6 CS, whereas later it may get you 2 waves, so that's 12 to 15, and it keeps dragon control for your team, which unfortunately in solo queue isn't that big of a deal. The Aoshin here has a great combo, except for he goes for the mobile kill and he just gets away. He should have gone for the Kazakhs because the Kazakhs is immobile. I'm not loving this video quality, but what do you expect from a free screen capture? Holy crap, your game is going a long time. So right now, I like the vision you have. Like, I kind of expect that from you at this point, though. It's probably your biggest strength in League is your warding. Your ability to remember to do it. So here, I don't like you casting spells on the wave. You should kind of just want it to push into you, where you can actually all in the Riven and get a gank from the Kazakhs, where you're where you're shoving in so much it makes it very difficult to gank your lane. Now, as she all ins here, you should try and trade back as she's running away from you because you're ranged and she's melee. Semantics, it's not a huge deal. You go even on the trade, whereas if you traded an auto attack and a Q as she ran away, you probably would have won the trade. Excellent map awareness to avoid the Ashin gank. Uh, so much lag, so hard to record. So you had a nice trade there with the Riven. Came out far ahead. So right now your ult is up, she's pretty low. You could probably go for the all-in if you wanted and at least force it back. If not, kill her. You've got the mana to do it. Yeah, I don't think I'll be using this screen cap again. It freezes my recording every from time to time. Makes it very hard to talk. There, it's frozen. Great. Hopefully it unfreezes so you at least get the start commentary. Uh, it's 32-bit instead of 64-bit. For frick's sakes. What's up?
So, yeah,
Yeah, I watched your first 10 minutes and you did pretty well in lane. I had done a whole commentary. I had done a screen cap recording and a commentary on what you could have improved on in case you wanted it. But the screen cap thing recording has frozen as I was doing the audio along with it. Oh, did we just unfreeze? Uh, it moved, but it's still frozen. So like I don't know if I close it if I'm gonna still have the recording of the actual things you could improve on or not. Which is disappointing because I wasn't sure if you'd actually want it or not, but I figured I'd just do it anyways. And then if you wanted it, I could send it to you, and if you didn't, then I could delete it. Whatever. Come on. Unfreeze. Alright.